Hello, 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 Libra. What's shaking? Welcome to Moonbeam Tarot. This is a love reading for the energy of Libra. Now, this is a general love reading. So, before we get started, Spirit wanted me to express how important that is for you to remember that this is a general love reading. So I'm going to give the specific message that Spirit gives me to give to y'all. Now, since there's so many of you, you sort of have to take the message and apply it to yourself how it fits. So even if you don't have any Libra in your chart and you're just like, wow, I really want to watch that video for some reason, it's because there's a message here for you. So that's cool. Now I feel that if you're open to it, there will definitely be a message here for you. I've seen readers say things like, these messages won't be for everybody. Well, okay, but that's not how I roll. My messages are for everybody. Everybody who watches me will get a message if you're open to it. And why wouldn't you be open to it if you're watching, right? So now, if you want a personal, more specialized reading, like if you want me to slice into your life like I'm a surgeon, I can do that. Me and Spirit can do that if you want a personal reading. That can happen. We can make that happen. If you want to hit me up, Spirit told me it's time for me to reopen bookings for private readings. So let me know. Also, I'm showcasing this, we'll do the Vanna White thing, this painting that is for sale. It is 10 by 10. That's the size of it. And so this is for sale, and so I'm offering the private readings, and also I am a psychic medium. So if you want to contact a loved one who's crossed over to the other side, any of those things, if you're interested in any of those things, just send me an email. A link to my email address is going to be in the description box. It's jaxmoonbeam444@gmail.com. Now, I'm going to be using a deck that I also created. It's all my own artwork. These two things I created when I was on lockdown in Cali, when everybody went crazy and lost their minds and told everybody to stay home. So I just smoked a bunch of weed and made a bunch of art. So that's what we doing. Okay, so Libra. Let's see what messages come through for Libra for love. You guys are, I feel like you guys have some really intense things that you are balancing or attempting to balance right now. True love. Do something you've never done this time. Yeah, that goes with what I'm feeling. Because I feel it, it's like back and forth, back and forth. Really trying to make a decision. And it's probably in regards to this true love of yours. Let's face it, you're kind of a prick. 'Cause 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 you A Libra? A prick? No. Who would ever say such a thing? Everybody knows the air signs can be brutal, so not like anybody doesn't have, like everybody has the ability to be a prick, right? But that's just a little joke, because the air signs can be pretty savage. You are more than sex. So that's a very special message. Plot twist. 555. This is a VIP invitation from Spirit themselves. So, yeah, something very out of the ordinary is going to occur here. Okay, we have new home. And sometimes it be like that. I want another card to go with the sometimes it be like that, because we got the white cat twice. There it is. Huh. So interesting. Your reward is coming soon. Wow. Bottom of the deck, this card got water on it. I apologize. I have to fix it, but it's write them a letter and use pretty paper. So, and I feel like the one underneath it is important too. I miss you, and it's killing me. Wow, and underneath that we have ocean. That's a lot of tears. Wow, and underneath that we have, I'm afraid to admit I'm codependent with betrayal. So, alright. Let's see. Let's get into this and see what's going on here. So, this is very curious. For some of you guys, and this isn't everybody, I feel like this is only for this is for a smaller portion of you. Because okay. Oh, I hate giving messages like this, but I have to, because Spirit's giving it to me. So for some of you, you had your true love. You were with your true love, but you mistreated them. And you treated them like they were only good for sex, or that was somehow involved in it. And the plot twist for you guys is that this person is or has moved on. Like, they're gonna move in with somebody else, or they're about to get with somebody else, and that's what this card is about. Sometimes it be like that, because it's gonna really, like, it's gonna feel like a big L. Now, for those of you who that message resonates for, the happy ending is that Spirit isn't going to leave you empty-handed. I don't know what is going to be in this package. Now, this message is, you're going to know this message is for you if you abused somebody, okay? Like, if you really put somebody through it, then that is your message. Like, that's not something that you guess at. Like, you either know that you treated somebody like a piece of trash or you didn't, okay? Now, for everybody else, there's a different message, so give me just a second. Okay, so hmm. This is a strange message, but it's unusual. Okay, so the other message, I don't know if it's the only other one I'm gonna get. I feel like it is. Okay. Huh. Okay, so the other message is there's your true love, and either you have them set in your sights or this is vice versa. Like this person, there is true love here, and it might be, it hasn't been communicated yet. And so, because this person, whether it's you or the other person, has had a lot of sexual trauma, or they've been through like a certain life path that has made them like focus on their value being purely sexual in nature. Their natural inclination is to only think about ways to please you sexually, and it's like it stunts them. Because they just like they're programmed because of their past to just try to find ways to please someone sexually, and for whatever reason, well, probably because this is true love. This isn't just some, throwaway karmic relationship or situation. This is true love. So, because this person has this in their arsenal, and they're being forced to handle this in a new way, a different way. Because they're aware that this is a connection that is much more than just sex. And I feel like this person knows that their person sees them, sees through them, whether it's conversations, whatever. Like they know that this person they're in love with sees them as more than just sex. For some of you, like you've already been with this person, you had issues like this with this person. For others of you, it's maybe a secret admirer, or like there hasn't been a lot of communication. It's like kind of on the back burner. Maybe somebody's like, I don't even think this person loves me because they haven't told me or they're not talking to me. And, maybe in the past they were in this energy of feeling like they were only a piece of meat, kind of. And so that is maybe what led them to kind of be prickish, like they came across really prickly. Maybe not like they actually hurt you, but they were distant and maybe hard for you to get close to them because they weren't used to opening themselves up on a vulnerable level. They didn't like vulnerability. That made them feel scared because they only excuse me, they only thought of themselves as a sexual being, and only that, which is purely physical. So intimacy would like blow this person's brains apart in fear. Okay, but somebody really wants this. So they are choosing or learning how to do something different. And I feel they are, or they have been doing something different. And just that simple act of handling something in a different way is bringing in this divine intervention energy. Now, we have this invitation here. This is in an envelope with the bottom of the deck being write them a letter and use pretty paper. So some of you are maybe in the process of putting together a message for your beloved. Some of you may be receiving in the future a message from your beloved, and this shit, you don't see this coming. Like, because it's different. Do something you've never done this time. Like, this person is doing something totally different. They're doing something totally different, and you're not going to expect it. This could be a marriage proposal. It could be a lot of things, and for some of you, it could lead to maybe moving in with this person. This is a weird message. This person purchasing you a home or putting you someplace close to them. Or maybe letting you know that they're moving to where you are. Something like that. And the reason I was saying that this is so unusual is because I feel that once we get to this part of the reading, that this is a very huge, powerful action step. But when this happens, the person who is making this happen is just sort of like, it's not a big deal. Sometimes it be like that. Like, they totally play it cool. They're not like, oh, I did this big thing for you by whatever this is. Any of those options that I mentioned, or something that I haven't mentioned. Whatever this is, this newness, this movement, this whatever this is. This person's totally fucking humble about this. And they're just like, yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal. Like, they're real quiet about it. They're not like, oh my God, worship me, I did this. They're not big about it. They're just like, Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you gotta do things like this for your true love. Like, they're totally humble about it. And with the last card, your reward is coming soon. It's like, because that somebody went out of their normal box and they were brave enough to do something that was so very different than anything that they ever did before. This is somebody really going out of their comfort zone. Like, really going above and beyond in some way. And because they did this, they have really good karma coming back to them. So Spirit is like gonna reward them for doing this thing here, whatever this is, and then being humble about it. Like, they don't even see it coming. Like, the humbleness that they have in this, they don't expect it. That's why they're getting it. They're not expecting a reward for this, but that's why they're gonna get it. And also, I feel like whoever is getting this gift, whatever this is, whether it's a house, whether it's whatever this is, new home, this is something new. Whoever is going to receive this, it is also your good karma that you're not expecting, but you earned it with your good deeds, with your healing, with lots of different ways, with your humbleness. But it's definitely, like, this is like a Tower card. So this is a plot twist. This is a huge change of events. Like, somebody does not see this coming. It could be a surprise. Maybe somebody wants to surprise somebody with something. It could, and it really could be a house being purchased, because it could be a deed for a house. Okay, because we have the paper here twice, the letter and the VIP. So, like, this is special. And it could be like a deed for a house, like somebody's buying you a home, or somebody's like, oh, surprise, I bought this home and you can move into it with me, or something. But whatever it is, there's no strings attached with this. It's not like this is my home and you have to move in it with me, or you don't get it at all. It's not like that. There's no strings attached with this. Like, this is a very humble type of move, and it's done out of pure, true love, whatever this is. But somebody is doing something totally different, and maybe the recipient of whatever this act of kindness is, maybe this person has been feeling like this a lot in their life. Like maybe they have a lot of sexual trauma, and they've been molested or raped or felt victimized in their past, and they're working on healing these things. And so in the act of this healing, they don't even realize that they have a reward coming for it, because it's a shift. Like, they're shifting up in energy. Now I want to point out that there's a lot of yellow and oranges in the background of this card. Heavy yellow and oranges in this card. Heavy orange in this card. And heavy yellow and orange in this card. Now, those are colors of the sun. So, could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, Sagittarius. But what this is saying, because there's also like yellow here. What this is saying is that even the kitty has yellow and orange on him. Okay, so what this is saying, oh, sorry, there's even the sun in this one. Even the card where it's like, let's face it, you're a prick, the sun's even still shining here. So that's like every single card. Because, this is even like yellow, but this is more manila, because if it's like an envelope. But my point is, this is saying that there is a lot of happiness here. Happiness. All these colors, the oranges and the reds, those are colors of the sun, and the sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck, okay? So when you're watching a reading, remember that. If you ever, whenever you watch readings in the future, if you see a lot of yellows and oranges, it's Spirit is saying you got happiness coming on the way. So whether this is happiness that you're receiving or happiness you're giving, whatever the case, I feel like this is a win-win, because everybody here in this situation is going to feel satisfied. Now, I feel like also with these other cards that came out, there is extremely deep love here. And someone misses you, has been missing you so much, or you feel like this about someone, and they feel they've betrayed you in some way, vice versa. And it's possibly like out of codependency, like maybe they've neglected you or whatever, but it's like there's some guilt here. It's like they feel like they've wronged you. Somebody feels this way. And I feel like they have been crying a lot and missing you and just like a wreck, whether they have expressed this to you or not. And they're going to do something that's very out of their character to show you how much they really love you. And I do not feel it's going to be because they're trying to obtain you. I feel like they're going to leave you alone. They're going to leave you be. If you want to be with them or whatever, I feel like they would be down. But I don't feel like that's what this is about. I feel like this is somebody who is doing something out of the love that they never showed before. Whatever it is. Because they feel it, like they feel so much love. And there's some sort of wrong here that they want to make right. And whoever this person is, they ain't fucking playing, okay? Like, they are not playing. Spirit is not playing, okay? This is coming through loud and clear. So, get ready because there's something going down real soon. Whether this is for you or from you. And if you're watching this and you're the one who's going to be doing this stuff, Spirit's letting you know, go right ahead and do it because it's going to go really well. Like, you're going to get the results that you want from this. And I feel the result that is wanted is the other person's happiness and safety. Wow, it's a beautiful message. So, I love you guys. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I'll talk to you guys soon.